The space in the middle, this is where rock was placed to collect water. This is a low point, and water is supposed to go into this rock space to my left, and then it's going to circle around and go out to the curb. But this has gotten all muddied up, so if a little bit of expense could be used to scrape this out, it would help with drainage here. That would be just a minor little add-on. Here's Daniel. Yeah, so the water is supposed to go along here around building 10 to my right. Water flows in a rain off the sidewalk, goes out to the curb this way. These stepping stones, you can see that they have a footing. It's a stone with concrete under it. And these have only gotten upended when they brought in this forklift and worked on these stairs, building 6. So this is another thing that's just a lingering repair need. So something like this, if you can get them or somebody to fix this, it's just a labor job. Rearrange these, maybe put in 1 or 2 more. And then these are what it should look like. So this is a corridor. So I was pointing out, this grass looks really good. It just, by happenstance, happened to get a bunch of ryegrass filled in. It was once sodded in 2020 with St. Augustine. So this was all just like 10 pallets of St. Augustine filled in, and then it just died the following winter. So this, you can see it's kind of patchwork filling in. And what could happen, hopefully, is in the summer, regular grass tends to fill in and displace the winter grass. So hopefully that happens. Over here, this again was once St. Augustine, but this is now looking like Bermuda, just a patchwork of Bermuda. That's just Bermuda winter grass and ryegrass and some St. Augustine still left. And here's just some random patches of sod that somebody threw out here, and it's actually doing just fine. The drains, so I'm gonna go back uphill. First off, I'm looking down the corridor westward. Building 5 on my right, building 6 on the left. Where I'm walking is where the pipe is through the drains. The drains come into this pipe and go out right into that, where that myrtle tree is. So the drains have been working fine when they're cleared, but this is the drain space, and you can tell it's just covered over because water just flows downward, picks up dirt. If I kick this out, I can see the drain. So if your maintenance guy knows about this and just clears this off, it will help. So going back down here, here's the other drain space, and if you don't know it's here, you just miss it. This little scoop, the space from there to there, around that steel band to there, represents rock that was placed in here. So there's the drain. So this whole little space could be cleaned out, even though it's kind of just grown into a little grass spot. Overall, this place is not pretty, but tolerable. So this was the last space we covered because we wanted to do the outside and work inward. But then it kind of, in some ways, didn't turn out so great. But for now, it looks tolerable. And so just for this inward space, better maintenance would be helpful. And then some of the stuff is kind of like when it rains. This was a pop-up, which is just an outflow of water from a downspout. And I mean, that should just be replaced with a plastic pop-up, so it's just not this pipe that's get full of stuff. Okay, so that's it for the middle, and I'll post more about the outsides.